Hello and welcome, everyone. I have Mary West in the house today. I'm so excited to have her here, and I think you will too. She's got a lot of exciting things going on. Mary, tell us a little bit about you and what you do and how you help others.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on today. I have a passion for helping business owners. So I'm Mary West. I'm the founder of the Mary West Network and also producer of the Patrick and Mary Unstoppable Author Interview Series. So I started some networking groups over 20 years ago and started with just two people, and then it grew and grew. And then when COVID hit, we started having on Zooms. So now we have several people from several different states that join us every Tuesday on our Zooms. And we feel like one big happy family helping each other grow our businesses.
That's Mary, awesome. And it's not easy to build a community. It takes some time and you have to be dedicated to build a community. So how do you think what did you do special to grow your community?
I got on Facebook and started getting a lot of friends on Facebook and then connecting them. And then one way that I love finding people that are interested in being in the networking groups, how you go to coffee shops or grocery stores or laundromats even, and there's the bulletin boards and there's hundreds of business cards up on the bulletin boards. So if there's more than one, I take the business card, or if there's only one up there, then I just take a photo of it. And then I give them a call and let them know that I do a lot of networking and I'd love to learn about their business. And so a lot of times they decide to join my networking group, and then we take it from there. But that's one of my favorite ways of finding people that are wanting to network.
Awesome. So you have local people and people from all over the United States or even
Right.
the world, I'm guessing probably.
Yeah. We have several people from different states and out of the country, and
Yes.
it's just I love networking. I love how the connections happen.
Oh, believe me, I know. I'm right there with you. It makes my heart flutter. That's what I
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
people. It
yeah.
makes my
We
heart
we have a
flutter.
lot. We have a lot in common.
Yes, and I love it. I love it. And there's enough, and that brings up one great thing, Mary. There's enough people in the world that we can all bless ourselves with. We don't
Right,
have to be in competition. It's
right.
not a competition. It's I want to help Mary. Mary wants to help me. It doesn't matter that we do a lot of the same things. I have my own community. I know I love to connect, network, and collaborate. That's my thing. Um, Mary, you meet every Tuesday, and I know I visited your community the other day. It's very nice community. What would you say the most powerful thing is about your community?
It's the relationships. We focus on building the relationships and seeing how we can help each other towards growing our businesses. And also, we like to have fun, and I have found that people like to have fun. So we have valuable business tips, but also have fun.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, what kind of tip would you have today about networking?
About networking, well, just get out there and get on some different groups. I'm on several different groups. I'm also in some other networking groups, and meet out there and meet people and see how you can help them.
That's the key thing right there is get out there and just do it. That's the hardest part for some people. And it really shouldn't be because everyone needs people. People
Mm.
need people. We need
Yeah,
to be around more people. We weren't made on this earth. This is my belief. We weren't put on this earth to be alone. We were put
right.
on this earth to have people around us, have those friends and family, have those people that we do business with, we can do business around. How many people do you have in your community now?
We have 81 members in our networking group, and some of them just come to the in-person groups. Some of them come on the every Tuesday. Some of them come just once or twice a month, whatever works into their schedules. And we also have So that's every Tuesday. And then we also have once a month, the second Thursday of each month at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Especially it's for everybody, but especially for people who have a regular daytime job, but also have their own business. So they need a nighttime working also.
Absolutely. Because everyone's different. Everyone is different. Everyone has a different schedule. Everyone has a different, like for me, I don't have another job, but I'm so dedicated to the job that I have. As my husband says, it's my hobby. You work your hobby very well. It's very dedicated to it. That a lot of times I do my in person things, I'll go in the evenings or do nighttime because I
Mm.
don't want to disturb what I already have planned in my daytime. Because
Mhm.
we have things every Tuesday at a certain time, or like I have my Mojo Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. I can't move that. That's one of my events that I do. So if
Right,
someone
right.
else is having something, I can't move that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
have
And
to wait.
I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to coming on yours today.
Yes,
Yeah.
awesome. So we all have our own schedules, even though we are entrepreneurs, we still run a schedule. Would you say you ran a schedule as an entrepreneur?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Every Tuesday is the daytime groups, and then the one I talked about, the nighttime one. And then, doing follow-ups and all of the different things that go into running the business.
Absolutely. One of the things for me is my calendar. Mary, without my calendar, I would be completely lost. I tell my team, I will tell them if it's not on my calendar, it does not exist.
Right.
Period.
Yep.
I mean, even if they need something, put it on my calendar, or I will not remember to get them what they need because I'm a busy girl.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm dedicated, but I'm busy. So I will forget. I would not remember I had a meeting with Mary West at 3:30 unless it was on my calendar. And
Yeah.
I go by that calendar each and every day. I just have that routine,
Mhm.
that dedication that I need. How about as an entrepreneur, Mary, about time management? How do you think people can help with their time to be able to get everything done, their networking, their collaboration calls, things like that?
Well, you talked about your calendar, and that's how my time management is having everything written down in the calendar. And this year, I'm focusing more on having a balanced life and, working when you plan to work and being with your family and, taking care of your health. And so it's important. And so time management, calendar is my time management.
Yes, I can understand. When you brought in balance, that's probably been one of the hardest things for me as an entrepreneur is balance out and not letting my job interfere with my family time.
Right,
Because I'll
right.
say, just hold on a second and let me go do 30 minutes of work when it's in the middle of family time. And
Mm.
that's never a good thing because number one, family comes first.
Right.
My eyes and my heart, family comes first. So let them be first.
Hmm.
Let there be time for family, let there be time for your work.
Yeah.
What else do you think is a great thing about being an entrepreneur, but you have to have some help with?
Oh, let's see. Well, I think it's great being an entrepreneur because you can help. A lot of times on my personal page, I will do a post and I'll mention that I do a lot of networking and I know a lot of excellent people that do different. I know a fantastic massage therapist, I know a fantastic chiropractor, and I name off several of the businesses that I know really well and that do an excellent job. And then I mention if you need any of these products or services, let me know. Or if there's something I didn't mention that you need, let me know. So we are out there helping people find people to help them with what they need.
Exactly. And it's when you say that it's not always who you know, it's who they know. because we're
Right.
out there helping so many people, and we can be helping SpongeBob SquarePants and Scooby Doo, but guess what? Who do they know that needs the same kind of help or similar help that they can connect us to?
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Because connection is where it all starts. And I know, Mary, you know that connection is where it always starts. Who you want to know. I go down my list of who I haven't contacted at all versus who I've contacted and I've connected with, but we really haven't gotten a strong connection yet. So I need
Hmm.
to call them back. I need to set up another appointment. But you got to have a reason to set up the appointment. You're not selling them anything. You're not asking them to do anything. You're just wanting to get to know them a little better so they can
Hmm.
get to know you a little better. It's not a race. You can't race through it.
No, no.
My coach told me, one of my coaches last year, she told me when you're prospecting, there are slow cookers, there are really slow cookers, and Mary, then there's really slow cookers. And everyone takes their time getting where they want to be. You may not have business with them for 3 or 4 years. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe they don't think they need help. Maybe they don't want your help. I mean, there could be a million reasons, and it doesn't matter as long as they know you will be there when they're ready.
Exactly. That reminds me of a story years ago when our daughter was in soccer and we went to the soccer games. There was a soccer mom there and she sold, and I don't believe this company is in business anymore, Weekenders clothing. So she told me about, the Weekenders clothing, and at that time I didn't need any new clothes. I kept her card that she gave me, and about 6 months later, I gave her a call, and that was when I needed some new clothes. And so, like you just said, it might be, 3 years before somebody needs something that you can offer.
But the key word and the key things to say to yourself is, I will be here when they're ready. And that says a lot to the person that's looking at you. And they are looking, you may not know it because they're not commenting, they're not liking, they're not loving your post, but they're looking. I have
Mhm.
found more than once, Mary, when someone will say, oh, I seen your post about da 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 da. And I'm like, why didn't you comment? Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you like it, love it, heart it, do something?
Yeah,
But that's not what they do. They just look.
yeah,
But they're watching.
that's a great thing to remember. Definitely.
They are watching. So you have to be careful with what you put on social media, what you don't put on social media. You just have to be in the view. Just know that you're in the view of many watchers. They may not be doing anything, but they're watching you. They know what you're up to.
Yep,
And
yep.
that's okay, because you know what? You should know what they're up to also. What
Mm,
if it's their birthday? Tell them happy birthday.
right.
Maybe it's their anniversary. Tell them happy anniversary. Maybe they
Mhm.
just had a new baby. Maybe there's a death in the family. There's
Mhm.
always something going on in someone's life if you care enough to want to know. And you
Mhm.
can find it all out on social media.
Yep.
So before we wrap this up, Mary, do you have anything else that you would like to add about connecting, about your community?
Well, I'd like to invite anyone that would be interested in checking us out. It's every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Pacific time. The first two Tuesdays, we typically have a different speakers that speak on different topics towards helping us grow our businesses. And towards the last half hour of the meeting, we have breakout rooms. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we like to have fun. So the third Tuesday is always fun theme day. So we've had travel days and baking days and share your favorite book days and all kinds of fun days. The one coming up, the third Tuesday of this month, is throw the dice. And what I mean by that is I have some fun dice that have different questions on them. And it's just it'll be a fun way to deepen our connections and relationships. And so that's going to be fun, the third Tuesday. And then the last Tuesday of each month is always mastermind sessions, which is always very powerful for everyone that attends. And we ask that Tuesday, everybody just keeps confidential what's talked about that Tuesday. But anyway, that's what's coming up. That's how our Tuesdays work, and also our in-person groups. Those are the things that we do. We love to help out in our communities. So we call them Pay It Forward projects. And we have several different nonprofits that we like to help throughout the year. And that's one of my favorite things about the group too.
Now, I'm going to ask you, how do you help them? Is it money or time or?
Well, there's different ways. One of the groups that we help is Meals on Wheels. And I love what they asked us to help with. Several years ago, they started doing surprise birthday boxes for each of their recipients. So whenever we were the first group that started helping with that, and then now they have several organizations that help do that. But whenever they're running low on the birthday boxes, we put together several birthday boxes to have handy for them. And so we do that for Meals on Wheels, and then Coffee Oasis. So if they have an event coming up, those of us that are local can go and help with the event. And if they're needing to buy some things or whatever, we ask our Zoom members, I call them our Zoomies, our Zoom members, perhaps if they can donate some money towards some of the things that the nonprofit needs. So those are some of the ways
That's
that we help.
awesome. So that way everyone can help. Even if you're not local, you can help by throwing in a couple of dollars. Mm-hmm. And if you're local, you can go out and you can always throw in a couple of dollars, I'm sure, but you can go ahead and dedicate your time to helping these organizations out. I love it. And there's so many organizations out there looking for help. I mean, I know in my area, the food pantries are very low on food right now. And ever since COVID, there's not a lot of volunteers that want to go in and volunteer at some places. So the volunteers are still low even today. And, we've been over COVID now for a few years. So there's always somebody in need. So having a community group like yours and thinking, community doesn't do that, but we might start now. You may have given me a great idea because it is a great idea to have that help and that backing. So that's awesome. Mary, it's been a great time with you this evening, and I hope everyone enjoys this talk. Tell everyone about us, watch this podcast again, and go on over to our YouTube and watch our videos. They're all there. All right. Until next time, I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.